Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will discuss about suicides, its reasons and prevention methods. It is very critical topic because of rising cases of suicide in all over the world. And many famous personality also committed suicide in all over the world. Some of the names are Brad Buffin in 2017, Fred Ebel in 2013 and Stephanie Adams in 2019. And this list is so long. Today's suicide ranks among the top 10 reasons of death everywhere in the world. According to one research, an estimated 1 million people commit suicide each year, especially among age 15 to 44 years. Attempts to suicides are 20% more frequent. A report of WHO World Health Organization states that nearly a million people take their lives every year. WHO report shows that at every 40 seconds someone commits suicide somewhere in the whole world. It is very serious problem and these deaths are really shocking. Rates of suicide are high in Europe while low in few countries of Asia. Suicide is an intentional death, a self-harming attitude without the fear of death. It is an intentional effort to end one's life. So if we talk about the factors of suicide, stressful events in life, one of the major reasons behind most of the suicide cases is that the person has faced many stressful events and situations in his entire life. The series of stressful events have combined effect on persons resulting suicide. Number 2. Mental disorder. In one study, it has been seen that 70% of all suicide attempters had a mental illness history. Number 3. Drugs or alcohol abuse. Drugs or alcohol abuse is another big factor. People who use drugs are more prone to commit suicide in future. In many cases, people who was drug addicts committed suicide because of high dosage of drugs or under the influence of drugs. Abusive environment. If a person is facing an abusive environment from which he has little or no hope of escape, many prisoners commit suicide. Also, people who have serious illness because they have been in constant psychological or physical pain, they lose hope and thought that they will never improve. It is also common among divorced, unemployed students who take stress of studies, childless and people who live alone. Males are committing suicide more than the females. Many people who commit suicide have negative thinking pattern about their lives and are hopeless and pessimistic. They thought their circumstances will not change. That's why, due to the extreme pain and suffering, they commit suicide. People of China have the highest suicide rate. Atheists commit more suicide as compared to others who follow or practice a particular religion. 77% of global suicide occur in low and middle income countries according to WHO. Prevention and control. There are numbers of measures that should be taken to avoid or prevent suicide or suicidal attempts. If we limit the access to means of suicide, certain types of medications or poisonous material. Number 2. By learning the socio-emotional life skills. Number 3. Early identification and management of suicidal behaviors. Number 4. Interacting with media for responsible reporting of suicide. Treatment after suicide attempt. If someone tries to commit suicide, the primary need is medical care for such persons. Once the physical damage is recovered, then the process of psychotherapy may begin. But unfortunately, many suicidal people fail to involve in therapy. From past many years, emphasis has been shifted from suicide treatment to suicidal prevention and is known as suicidal prevention programs. In these programs, the focus is to eliminate the stress levels and developing coping strategies to deal effectively with stress or stressors. And in this thinking pattern of such person is also aimed to change from pessimist to optimist and hopeful. And in this, the aim is to help suicidal people perceive things more accurately, make better decisions, act more constructively, and to overcome on crisis. Help centers are made to help such individuals where they can call anytime 24 hours a day. Such centers help a lot in controlling the suicidal behaviors. Long-term therapy is also needed in many cases. If you know someone with this kind of behavior, please do support and take them to therapists for better treatment. So this was for today's, and don't forget to like, share and to subscribe our channel.